My mission is to see if we're getting scammed. If you value your mental health at all, I would advise not buying these. Let's get this baby out of the box. We got it. Okay, you ready? Grab the reel.
So 1, 2, 3, take my hand and come with me because you look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
Drop Chillin off in the Brecon Beacons. He's going to be there for 24 hours. Him and Rose. Chillin has no food, no water, and no shelter, and he's very excited to catch his own food and build a little moss and branch hut overnight. My mission is to see if we're getting scammed. Now, the backstory. Last week, I was looking for a fridge for Lottie, our camper van, and if you have tried to build a camper van by yourself before, you will realise that it is incredibly expensive. And one of the high ticket items is these fridges, these 12 volt caravan fridges. And the reason they're so expensive, you're trying to build a fridge that is essentially suitable of withstanding an earthquake 24/7, the vibrations, rattle everything loose. That's why I can't use a normal household fridge in a van. Dometic is the leading, Dometic is the leading brand on the market, but their fridges go for about £1,000 a pop. Now, I can't really afford that at the moment. So I've been scanning eBay to try and find a second-hand, but not completely terrible Dometic fridge, and I found one. About 100 miles from home, I put an offer in on a fridge that was listed for £60. I messaged them, like, can you just confirm that it's working? It said it was working in the ad, but I was like, can you just confirm it's working? Can you send me a picture or a video or anything like that? No reply. And then eventually I got one message back from him asking when I can collect. He just said, Friday, you have to come to this address, and it was 100 miles away, and Friday didn't suit. So I've sent him about 5 messages since asking, can I come collect the fridge? Can I come collect the fridge? Can I come collect the fridge? And he's absolutely ghosted me. So I'm on a mission today to go down to this place, find this fridge. I looked on eBay again, and I think he's relisted it for $59.99. So I think I'm being scammed. So I'm driving 100 miles with a bit of a risk here, but if it pays off, I've just got a Dometic fridge for £45, which will hopefully be good for you. Let's get on the journey. Okay, I'm 1 minute away from this place. It is, at least on Google, a recycling centre. And I've finally had communications back from the dude who has sold me this fridge. Yet to be seen if this is a steal or a scam, but we will in 1 minute. I think I'm here. This is the place. Okay, so there's nobody here. They've got a ring doorbell set up, so someone's going to be down in 5 to 6 minutes, which is a good sign. So, I'll wait. It's been way more than 5 minutes now, and I'm still waiting for my dude to show up. Looking so much more like scam than steal. Here comes a car. You gonna put him beside me? They've got no mirror on the car, so that's not a good sign.
This one.
Okay.
So I checked the eBay, £1 or something.
So you haven't checked. So you think that the
only this bulb, rest is working perfectly.
Okay. Can I try it on to see if it gets cold?
Yes.
Yeah. So is this? It's just 240. Is it 12 volt? Because it's for a camper van or
240? Yes. Not 12 volt.
Okay.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
It's a 230 volt fridge. Which means it will not work in our camper van. And he spent about 20 minutes trying to show me that this light bulb worked, which it doesn't. And now let's drive the 2.5 hours home. Note to self, don't try to cut corners. Okay, so after our fridge to wobble yesterday, I have now ordered another fridge, and it is here. An actual proper fridge for an actual proper camper van. There's actually 12 volt. So let's get this baby out of the box. Nobody puts baby in the box, do they, Brandy? Oh, there she is. Bingo. And there, oh, that shocked me. How does this work? Open. Aha, there she is. My little fridge, and yeah, that's it. Fridge freezer. Hee. There she is in all her glory. She just had a bit of a photo shoot. I've scrubbed every square inch of this place, every inch of floor, all the front, and hopefully we'll have someone coming to have their van life adventure in Big Red. Oh, yeah, it's kind of sad.
Very sad. Best van ever. Be sad to say goodbye. Cool honeymoon present.
Yeah, go us.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Red for sale. And back to the Lotmeister. From Lottie, we are back. Today I am ripping up an old mattress and turning it into our cushions. I've got this lovely kind of leather fabric. It's not real leather, but it is going to be our cushion because of the dogs. We can't have anything that's like an absorbent fabric, so that's what we've got, and it's a beautiful colour. I'm just starting here. I'm going to do some experimenting. I think I'm going to pull this up. This is where our batteries are underneath. I'm going to pull this up, put the foam on top, and then just staple the fabric to the other side of this. I'm going to do a trial with this one and then see how it goes, and then if that works I'll do it for the rest of them, and then I'll use some 5mm ply or something for the ones behind. Okay, so there's my backing board, my foam, and I've got some old pillows in there as well to beef them out. Moment of truth. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty good. Not bad, Sheen. A little bit higher on this side. Don't really know why that's happened. And I will taper in those sides now. That's gonna look awesome. Okay, I'm gonna level with you guys. I've been doing some stuff without you. I know, not cool. I did this, and this, and this. So, I worked out the kinks. This is not a sophisticated method at all, but I'll show you what I'm doing to make these cushions. Start off with my MDF board, and then I ripped up an old mattress yesterday. It said with memory foam, but it was a bit foam and some springs in the middle. And I've been cutting that to size and put a few layers on. Put the layers on here, stretched the fabric underneath, stapled one side on, pulled it through, stapled the other side on, and then I've just been doing these like hospital corner type corners, and then it just slots back into place. And that is it in. We're getting on a bit in our build now, and the reserves are running dry. So we could have had these done really nice with proper foam and proper leather and had them made, but it would have cost us best part of £1,000. So I just DIY'd it, and the fast type, not buying a sewing machine, not meddling around in any of that. And I think it works Okay, now I'll show you my method when I'm doing this backboard. So we've got 3 main cushions down for the seats. I'm going to do one big backboard and then a backboard for each side as well. And I'll take you through the method if you do want to copy the cheap and cheerful way. Okay, so I've got my board here. I'm going to pull up my foam now and I'm going to cut my foam to the shape of this. Oh, that off. Oh. So we spent about £100 on the fabric itself. Just over, I think it was £11 per metre. And foam was going to cost more, so I was trying to figure out a way to do it cheaper. We were looking at secondhand sofas on Facebook for free and like futon type things for free. But I'm just going to go with this mattress, and we did actually pick up a futon or two for the main piece. Okay. So I've got my first piece, which is the same size as my backing piece, which will go here. I'm going to double that up so it'll have 2 pieces, and then I'm going to back it. Okay, so now I've got my 5mm ply, 2 layers of foam and my fabric, and I've pretty much got the foam upside down. I haven't glued it to the ply because I don't have glue, so it's just there. Now I am pulling, I've placed it in the middle of the upside down fabric, and I'm pulling the fabric around, starting on one of the longer edges, pulling it in a nice straight line, making sure that they are all kind of stapled in evenly, so there's no kind of one staple taking more pressure of the fabric than the others, and it'll just be quite smooth. I'll then do this side afterwards, pulling it in tight so that it kind of reflects the other side, and do the same thing, and then I'll get on to the corners. So that is the back piece so far. Obviously you can see here there's a little loose. That's because I haven't pulled the corners in yet. I need to do that on both sides, so that's what I'm going to get onto now.
Parry in the eye and say, I'm not doing what you say. And he survives. Having said that, he wasn't about to press it.
Okay, you ready? Ground reveal. Bum, 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 bum. Oh yeah. That's one big sofa. That is the den. That looks pretty good. Beautiful shade of like slightly red leather. I'm in love. I love it. It's good. And it meets the windows just the right level, I think. Pretty proud of that. Happy with that.
You look so fine that I really want to make you mine.
Ding! Now that my seating area is done, I've got plenty more jobs to keep me going. This is one of them. So we ran our solar cables down through the back of this ply sheet. So now I need to re-caulk that. Pretty much where we've done all of our caulking has split, so I need to go back over that, and then we've got our new paint. When we took out the van for 2 weeks, the dogs and white walls are not compatible. There was mud everywhere. I can show you an example of that. And that's at the bottom, but somehow there's mud here and here, and yeah, scuffs and everything. So I've been to the paint shop and I got washable paint. Wipe down, so hopefully that does what it says on the tin and means I can just give the walls a quick wipe, mud disappears, and we can stick with the white. Then you saw my little fridge arrive, so I need to get him wired in, and I also need to finish my electric hookup, so that's on my wiring to-do list. And as you can see, our kitchen still doesn't have any drawers, so that's also on the to-do list. and thankfully I've now gone and bought all of the materials to get it done. So, let's get to it.
Big black boots.
Okie dokes, that is all of the caulking done. Bit messy looking for now, but that was the kind of the biggest gap. And that one over there, I've just attached this little board to help glue those bits together. And now we wait for it to dry. What else can I do in the meantime? Bit of a clean up and make some dinner, I think. Okay, we're back. And it's raining today, so it's a good job I've got lots of inside stuff to do. Let's check up on the polyfill that I did yesterday. Yeah, that is getting dry. Nice. Give that a sand off today. The main thing I want to do though today is remove this entire kitchen essentially, get this countertop out, plane it, varnish it up, and then do this kitchen the right way. So I need to disconnect the gas, disconnect the tap, disconnect the sink, try not to leak gas and water all in this place, and yeah, get busy. Okay, so we got the oven out, gas off, step one complete. Now the sink. This one's gonna be wet. So I disconnected the cold tap, now I just need to do the hot tap. And when I've got this bucket here, it's actually pretty simple. So I just need to slowly, ooh, that's so weird. And that's that. I'm sure there's a scientific reason why the cold tap started running water when I released the pressure on the hot tap. Probably got pressure, I'm sure, but cool, done. That was very painless. If you've got like a proper van, camper van, it's already been done. Everything won't be this easy to take out. We actually didn't glue any of it in when we went on our little adventure because we knew we'd have to undo everything. So that's why everything I think is going my way today. Okay, now the tap. Yeah, I've just got some screws in there I need to remove. Okay, sink is out. Let's see if I can get this thing out of here in one piece. That is the next challenge. Okay, we got it. Woo. Here goes nothing. Yeah, it's definitely working. I'll finish it off. Okay, so I flattened out all my problem areas. There you can see them now. Now I'm going to sand off everything else to make it all nice and level with my orbital sander and hopefully make it nearly unnoticeable. You can still see up to the black line and stuff, but oh well. Oh, okay. So, just finished sanding. I don't know if it was a good idea or a bad idea, but I decided to plane more of the surface so it would like be flatter, but in doing that I ended up with a lot of grooves. The planer is in an exact science, so I tried to sand as many of those out as possible, but you might be able to see here there's a bit of a scuff there. You can see some of the dust is still in it. So I'm just going to say that we went for the butcher's block reclaimed effect. And yeah, I've given it 3 different sands. So I went over it with the belt sander to even out most of the grooves, and then about 100 grit, and then finish it off with 240. And I'm not going to keep going down and down and down because I've spent ages on this already. I think it'll end up being fine. I mean, it definitely took a lot of time, and it'll be difficult for you to do this if you didn't have a planer, different sanders, and kind of the facilities that we have. So I am happy that we didn't waste this oak countertop, but if I didn't have all of these bits, it wouldn't have been possible to do this, to be honest. I'm going to oil this up again and get it ready to go back in. Now isn't she a beauty? The only things that you can still see are these two lines. And to be honest, you can barely see that one. You can see this one a bit more, but it's with the grain. And I don't really care because I'm actually really happy with that. Yeah, that'll do nicely. While the first layer of oil is soaking into that beautiful countertop, I'm going to get to sanding down some of these, starting here. Now, where's my extension cable? Getting lots done today. It feels great. Whew. Dusty, dusty, dusty. Let's get that fan on. Whew. Whew. Hello, babies. Hey, Brand. Hello, babies. Hello, babies. Hello, babies. Oh, you're very warm, Granny. Oh, yes, you are. You're so warm. You got so big. Oh my goodness, so big, Stoop. So big, Stoop. Okay. Okie doke, I need your help today. I've got 2 sets of tiles for the kitchen. I actually had bought beautiful herringbone tiles, but they were ridiculously expensive and were gonna add up on the weight, so I've compromised. I'm going for stick-ons. So, marble black or marble white and grey? That is the question. Pull these out of the packet and you've got to help me choose because I just do not know. Okay. So, for context, this is going to be black, and obviously our walls are going to be white, so that's why I kind of had these 2 colours in mind. Black or grey? Oh, neither apparently. Okay, while we wait for some opinions on the tiles, I'm going to get busy with the drawers. So, drawers are going in here and down here when the oven goes back in. And this is my first attempt at doing a drawer. Yanni did that one over there. How hard can it be, eh? As far as I understand, I want to put these in first, then I'll take all my measurements.
I can hold the whole thing.
Bingo! She's in. Now I just need to fit this sucker. Which, by the way, I hate these, I've decided. I wish I hadn't got them, but we've already used one. And we're on money saving from now on, so reasons I don't like them. They need to have a piece across here for it to click into. They're plastic, they're a bit shitty, and you need to back them onto some 5mm ply to even get the button to sit flush. But anyway, I'm gonna crack on with that. Made our cutlery drawer, and we're both pretty proud of it. You want to see it?
Heather's definitely more proud than me, and she's suddenly turned Chinese.
I think it's really cool. Give it a little trial there, Yai.
Alright.
So this is the big drawer with all like the general cooking utensils in. And then a little cutlery slides on top of it. It's a drawer in a drawer. It's a drawer in a drawer.
It's very good.
Come on.
It's very good.
Excellent.
Hold on. There we go. HD now.
I think it's class.
That's very cool. I'm a big fan.
Okay. Big fan.
Big fan.
So we're quite proud of ourselves getting these drawers fitted yesterday. The countertop was drying outside at the time. I'd put another layer of oil on it. And when I put it back in, anyone see a problem with this? The drawers are meant to end here, not over here. So I'm gonna have to do some magic here somehow in trying to get them straight. They've jumped over here, so I need to move this whole unit because that means the oven's no longer going to fit in there either. So I'm gonna have to slide this whole thing over here, and this doesn't slide, so it's gonna be fun. Very good, very good. I've moved it to where my two lines are. The fridge going in should let me know if it's straight or not, and then I'll bring the countertop back in to see if it works. Looking good so far. If you value your mental health at all, I would advise not buying these catches. They are cheap, and that's why we bought them, and they are worth every penny because they are absolutely crap. That one doesn't come out. That one barely works either. Need to get it a few times, and then we'll go back in again. Oh. This one just doesn't want to come out at all. The only way to get it out is to push the latch, which you're clearly not going to be able to do with the doors closed. This is the only one that seems to be working properly. Yeah, I can't remember how much they were on Amazon. Maybe like 19 quid for a pack of 5. The ones that I wanted are the ones that have like the L shape that go over the top of here, and you like hook them up and it comes out, but they are £20 each. So I think this is just a money racket and everyone's trying to get their piece, but do not get these. Oh, I got this one working now, by the way. Finally. I am the drawer master. Master of the drawers. Master of the drawers. Master of the drawers. She makes all the drawers, 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 drawers. Yikes. I hit that a bit too hard. Time to see if my oven fits back in where it came out of. A little bit scared. A little bit scared that it might not fit anymore. Okay. Let's do this. Hurry in, hurry in. Easy does it. Easy does it. Okay. Don't scrape the countertop. Don't scrape the countertop. That's not how the oven goes in. Oh! Oh! What the hell has happened there? What the heck? Hackadoodle, snickerdoodle. What's happened? Anyway. The oven is somehow in. It just dropped in. I'm not complaining about it. Cool. Just assembling my last kitchen drawer. I will not be sad to see the end of these. Not sad at all.
I said, are you gonna be my girl?
Okay, people. We got a kitchen countertop, sink, tap, drawers, fridge, oven, drawers. It's all coming together. I've got the wire now to wire my fridge, and we can see if that works, but you're going to have to come back next week to find out. And what else am I going to be getting up to? I'm going to be putting this toilet on some rollers and drawer runners. It's going to slide back into here. And I'm going to install our Pico Submarine and our Netgear over here, making it a bit more functional, a bit more luxury. And Yain is hopefully, if he gets his ass in gear, is going to do the shower. So thanks for joining us on this week's build, and hope to see you back next week.
Okay, quick before everyone goes, I've got a little surprise for Heather. Hi darling.
Hello.
I've got next week's video sorted.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What?
I've got a little surprise for you, and it's going to be a Heather solo mission.
Okay.
Does that sound fun?
It depends. What is it?
I can't tell you that, sorry. You have to wait. And so do you. Next week's video will be exciting. Maybe not for you.
Oh no.